You see, I love the Nintendo Switch. It's my favorite system of all time. I love buying games for it. I love showing the games off. But at the beginning of the year, I think I hate my Nintendo Switch because I have to take all of this down to show you guys my entire Nintendo Switch collection. Because we've been doing this where at the beginning of the year, we show off my updated Switch collection. And it's grown. Not as bad as, actually, it didn't double, but I think we got just the same amount of new games. So, that's probably not good. But I have Switch games over here that you guys don't even see, and I have a shelf for it. And I got Switch games like this right here. I have another one of these things that's full of Switch games on the other side of the room. I have to move the Prime bottles, which is gonna be annoying because I got Mario perfect right there. Let's see. Oh god, I have bad feelings about this. Oh, okay. First stack done. Oh no. I'm gonna need another tote to bring these games down, I think, because that took up a lot more space than I thought it was. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Please, 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 please don't. Okay. Mario fell, unfortunately. Y'all don't know how long it took to get Mario exactly right. I hate this video so much. I love showing my Switch games off, but at what cost? Everything. Too many Switch games, too many. Oh no, this is not gonna work like I thought it was going to. Wow, my room looks so weird right now. I gotta keep this stuff. This is probably gonna be used for the thumbnail, so that'll be saved for last. Oh. No. My suggestion is, I have no suggestion when collecting for the Switch. This is a problem. You know, when I first did this Switch video at this house, I believe we were right at 100 games. Now we are at 400 games. Alright, I think I have packed enough of this tote right here. All this is full of Switch games, and that was not enough. We have barely gotten through the stack of Switch games. I'm gonna go ahead and take these downstairs, and oh my gosh, this was a horrible idea. Alright, I just brought the tote downstairs. Time to put more Switch games in it. I think we're almost done with the wall shelf, other than this stuff, which is not too much. Alright, I got one of these things done. That's pretty nice, and we're almost done with this right here. I might not have to come back. Never mind, I got that whole other thing that I've not even touched. And I got all this. It's great. here we go. Another tote complete. Let's go downstairs. It's about to be 2024. I'm hoping to get all these Switch games downstairs and then everything taken for the thumbnail and all that and put it all back upstairs before 2024 hits. Wish me luck. Here we go. More Switch games to put in the tote. Alright, time to take this down. My Spider-Man 2 autographed thing by Yuri, the guy that voices Miles. He'll be back on the shelf soon enough. I have a Zelda Switch. I'm not moving that. I already have it. Actually, I'm gonna have to do that, I think. I have a Zelda Switch. I'm not gonna show that off in the video, so. Check this out. This is one of the coolest collector's editions out there. I think I'm done filming this part of getting everything, because I've gotten pretty much everything. I gotta move this, but I'm going to dedicate. I'm going to safely bring these things downstairs because they're signed Switch games. So this is what the room looks like. Wow, very empty. Obviously, I'll see you guys in the next part where I actually individually show off the games. We are back. It's actually the very next day. When we took the photo, it just took too much work getting everything set up for the thumbnail and then getting all those games that was downstairs back up here. I didn't want to film the collection video, but I have everything upstairs now, and now we're going to show off my Nintendo Switch game collection one by one. Every year this video is always super long. Let's see if we can somehow make it shorter. We're going to start off with the special items that I call it, signed games, collector's editions, that type of stuff. That way I can put that stuff back up and not get it unorganized with my other games. So let's go ahead and show off the signed Nintendo Switch games. Starting up, we have Mario Odyssey signed by Charles Martinet himself. I think the Mario Odyssey cover is one of the coolest Mario covers out there. I might not think Mario Odyssey is one of the best Mario games out there, but I do think it has a good cover, and I think it's a good game. Super Mario 3D World, also signed by Charles Martinet. He signed in silver and then wrote Woohoo in black. Kind of a weird combination, but he actually signed this for me for free, so I guess I can't complain. Shantae, signed by the creators of Shantae. I think I actually got it on video at the limited run grand opening. That's where I met them. Sonic Frontier, signed by Roger Craig Smith, with a really cool quote, you lose the battles you never fight, I believe is what he says. You lose the battles that you never fight. I think that's just a cool quote right there. And apparently he doesn't sign that very often with Sonic Frontier, so that's pretty cool. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, signed by Patricia Somerset. I believe what she said in Hyrulean was save them all. So that's pretty cool. Runner 3, signed by Charles Martinet. Which, by the way, I am the only person with a signed game of this, apparently, because Charles said that no one ever got a Runner 3 game signed by him before. So, that's pretty cool. A lot of people don't realize he's a playable character in that game, and that he is the narrator of Runner 2 and Runner 3, so that's pretty cool to have that. Nier Automata, signed by the voice of Tubi, which I thought was pretty cool and unique. I think she said she hadn't signed many versions of the Switch. And then Patricia also signed the Zelda Breath of the Wild. I believe she said open your eyes, Link, in Hyrulean, so that's pretty cool that she's writing quotes in Hyrulean. It makes for a really cool signature. Glad I have these in the collection. All the signed games. Alright, now my shelf's starting to look a little bit more normal. We got a long ways to go, though. Starting off with some collector's editions. I got the Bayonetta 3 collector's edition. I remember when this was super hard to get pre-ordered. I think now it's a little bit easier to find. I think this is a really cool box and really happy to have it in the collection. This is probably one of the better collector's editions out there for the Nintendo Switch in terms of like from first-party Nintendo games. Because this came with a lot of stuff if I remember correctly. And I only paid, I think it was $100 was what the price was for the collector's edition. So, really good collector's edition for $100. Fire Emblem Engage's collector's edition. I think I remember liking this collector's edition also. I think it was somewhere around $80, I think is how much it retailed for. And yeah, I did an unboxing for this. That's pretty cool. Metroid Dread's collector's edition I thought was disappointing, but it was a pretty cool box. So Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Unfortunately, America got the worst version of the game when it came to collector's editions, but it still came in a cool box, a cool art book, and yeah, I mean, I guess for $80, I can't complain. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Collector's Edition. I can't wait to hang this up on the new shelf that will hopefully be here in a few months. Shoutouts to Jay Matthew, he actually gave this to me. We did a little cool trade that he didn't have to do, and I'm so happy to have this. Fire Emblem 30th Anniversary Edition. This was a weird collector's edition that Nintendo did, but happy to have it. Because a lot of people missed out on getting this. The Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Collector's Edition. I had to keep this sealed because I already had the original game pre-ordered. I didn't think the stuff in the Collector's Edition was cool enough for me to open, so I'm glad to at least have it in the collection. Especially since I never got the Breath of the Wild Collector's Edition, and I really wish I would have been able to get that one. And then this is probably the most valuable game in the collection, the Outlast Collection Bundle. This is being sold for like 400 bucks, sold listings on eBay, and I got it for retail price through the limited run warehouse event. Very happy to have this. This is probably my favorite thing in my collection too, because I love the game so much. Alright, I got a few more big boxes, not like collector's edition stuff, but I got the Shantae limited run grand opening exclusive, which I think they sold at other conventions now. But this was supposed to be exclusive to the grand opening, so I got that. Scott Pilgrim, this version was supposed to be exclusive to the grand opening, but I also believe they sold it at other conventions, but we got it. They did a Risky's Revenge one too. Didn't care about having that one. I just wanted to get this in the Shantae. Cult of the Lamb Deluxe Edition, Hyper Light Drifter. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge VHS version of the game. That was pretty cool to have. Doom 64. I think this is cool to have like a cool classic edition. It's kind of cool when Limited Run does that. And then I got this big box of Crystal Crisis, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to try to do video tradition, which is where I give you like a quick 5-second to 10-second review on each game that we talk about. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, garbage. Metal Gear Solid Collection. Now this is one I actually haven't gotten to play much of. I was supposed to do a review, got too busy. From what I played, I thought it was good, but apparently people hate the remastered versions of these games, so I guess keep that in mind when buying. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, amazing game, buy it. Ultimate Alliance 3, the first one was a childhood game to me. So excited that the third one's actually on Nintendo platforms. Buy it, really good. Final Fantasy X, I guess 10 and 11 I'm guessing is what this is. I don't know. I didn't play, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan. I had to buy this for a buy two get one free deal, so I got it in the collection. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, probably one of the best Switch games out there. Buy it, 100%. Let's Go Pikachu, probably the only good Pokemon game other than Legends Arceus, in my opinion, on the Nintendo Switch. Buy it. Super Mario Bros. Wonder, from what I played, I really like it, but yeah, I think you should buy it. Unravel 2, there's a lot of mysterious things with this physical copy, but I know I've never played it. I'm keeping it sealed because, well, if you haven't seen the rare Switch games videos to buy, you'll know why. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, I thought was really good. I know a lot of people are mad about how much it is, so I guess it's all preference, but from what I played, a really good game. I've actually beaten it, so. The Legend of Zelda's Link Awakening, I mean, it's alright. Batman, the Telltale series, is a underrated classic from Telltale Games that I wish more people would have played. Troy Baker does an amazing job as Batman, and very good game. I enjoyed it. Paper Mario Origami King. Let's just say I'm surprised I'm still here after playing the game. Rune Factory. I actually just got this, so I don't know if it's good. A friend of mine just got this for me for Christmas, so. Martian Panic. We actually did a whole video using the Alien Zapper while playing Martian Panic. That was a fun video. Animal Crossing. Very good game. Buy it. Road 96. This is a game I really want to play because the story behind it looks very interesting. Just haven't had the chance to play it. It's been in my collection for almost 2 years. Y'all gotta let me know what you think on this. Haven. I saw this at the Limited Run store. It looked kind of interesting, so we got it. I don't know, never played it. Hopefully we'll play it soon. Immortals Phoenix Rising. I thought it's a little underrated. I didn't put enough time into it because I had other things going on. But from what I played, it was good. It was basically, to me, Kid Icarus Uprising meets Breath of the Wild with the Ubisoft take on it. That's the best way that I can describe how I felt about this game. Plants vs. Zombies. This was actually a really good game. I was surprised by the Switch version too. I know a lot of people wasn't interested in this because by the time it came out on Switch, it's kind of like a dead game. So, Lego Brawls, didn't play it. South Park Fractured Butthole. This one was actually given to me. But yeah, cool cover, I guess. Return to Monkey Island. I'm hoping to play this very soon because I know how great the series is apparently. Minecraft Story Mode Complete Edition. Very surprised it's on Switch, and I'm surprised it's not a higher value game at this point. Mortal Kombat 1. Don't buy the Mortal Kombat 1 for the Nintendo Switch. Horrible game. Detective Pikachu Returns. I heard this is bad, so don't buy it. Everybody Want to Switch. That cover should give you the answer already. Skeletak. I think this is like a Konami new IP that they've been pushing. I bought it because I want to give it a shot eventually. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Buy it. Sonic Colors Ultimate. Haven't played it yet, so I mean I played the original, that was great, but I think the remastered version is not great. So Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, I thought this was very fun, I had a blast with it. Buy it. Mega Man X Collection, I haven't played it, but I know it's the X games and a lot of people like the X games, so I guess probably buy it. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, garbage games, don't buy them. Bug Snacks, actually a pretty fun game and different. But I'm also surprised it came to Nintendo Switch. It's actually a pretty good version of the game. The game is fun out there. If you can find this for a cheap price, I think it's worth your time. Mortal Kombat 11, this is the only Switch version of Mortal Kombat you should be buying. Don't buy the newer Mortal Kombat games. Bayonetta 1, can't believe this actually got a physical copy in America. Unexpected, but happy. Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Random that it's on Switch, but you can find it for like 30 bucks, so buy it. Temtem it's alright. I just don't think it's worth $45. Switch version's great. The game, I think, it's like a $15 game. I think it'd be really fun. It's different. I mean, it's hard to pay that price point, but at the same time, it's better than a lot of the Pokemon games we have on Switch, so it's not Pokemon, but it's better than what we got on the Switch. Dead by Daylight, this is going to be a controversial opinion, but I thought the Switch version is not that bad, all things considering. But yeah, I think you should buy it. Overcooked All You Can Eat. I bought this thinking I would play this with friends, and then COVID happened. Bravely Default 2, I wasn't the biggest fan of this, but I don't know if it was really my type of game, so I don't think you should listen. Miitopia, also another random game that came to the Nintendo Switch, but I had a blast with it. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. Very good game. Buy it, especially if you can find it for like 20 bucks. Buy it. Blue Fire is a underrated classic on the Switch that I think a lot of people should play. Very fun indie game. I thought this was really fun. Super Blood Hockey, it's alright. Mighty Fight Federation, it's alright. Rain on Your Parade was really fun, different. You should buy that one. That's all the premium edition games that I own. Phoenix Resell sent me a copy of Mario Odyssey because I think he knew that I was talking about I wanted to get another copy. It's an empty copy, but I wanted to get another one since I had Charles already sign the other one, so thanks Phoenix Resell. Go Vacation, also another random game that Nintendo put out for the Switch that they published. Travis Strikes Again for the Nintendo Switch. I thought this was actually alright. It was different. I can understand why people weren't exactly happy with it, since they had waited so long for No More Heroes 3, and that's what you got, No More Heroes Travis Strikes Again. So, No More Heroes 3, I have it, I'm going to play it soon. Alright, we gotta speed this up. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, I thought it's good. Spyro, still haven't played it. I'm actually surprised it got on Switch. House of the Dead Remake, very fun game. Astral Chain, still haven't played it, but I'm going to play it soon, hopefully. Doki Doki Literature Club, this game is full of surprises. Buy it. That's all I'm going to say. West of the Dead, I don't really know what it is. Bubsy, I didn't know this was on Switch, so that's kind of why I bought it. Final Fantasy VII Twin Pack, very cool to have this, all things considering that they said that Final Fantasy VII would never end up on a cartridge. And Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics, I think is what this one's called. This one, really fun. I think you should buy this, and I think it goes on sale for 20 bucks a lot. Me and Coleman had a blast with it. We actually should play this again, Coleman. I think we could have a fun time with this. Served Still, I don't really know much about this other than it reminded me of Ghost Runner from when I saw the back of the cover. That's kind of why I bought it, because I think Ghost Runner is really fun. Luigi's Mansion 3, one of the best looking Nintendo Switch games, buy it. Jackbox Party Game 7, I never expected this to get a physical copy. That's why I love the Switch. The Switch gets random, unexpected games physically, and it makes it a unique system to collect for. Like, a lot of people get mad that I have so many Switch games, but the Switch is going to be like truly like the last proper system to collect for, I feel. Maybe the next Nintendo console will be better in terms of collecting, but we're going through a digital phase, and it really feels like the Switch is going to be the last truly physical system out there. That Dragon game that Capcom's promoting like crazy because it's getting a sequel. I think originally the port was on Switch for a few months and then they brought it to all platforms. I might be wrong about that. Donut County. Apparently this is a very expensive Switch physical game. I'm happy to have it. It's hard for me to open games that I know are like very valuable, especially when it's like digital games you can buy for like $2. So I don't know. Do you guys have that same problem? That's why you guys are seeing a lot of sealed Switch games in here. Pokemon Sword. Yeah, it's one of the better Pokemon games, but still not great. That's what I can say. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna Edition. That is really cool that they released this as a physical copy. I just wish they would have released Future Connected as a DLC physical game. That would have been nice. World Ends With You Final Remix. Apparently the Switch version sucks, so keep that in mind. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. To the Moon! One of these days I'll play that one. Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection. I thought what's cool about this is Keanu Reeves is on a Nintendo Switch cover. Kind of why I bought it. I have never seen these movies. I know nothing about it, but it's in the collection now. Keanu Reeves is on the Nintendo Switch. Hashtag Drive. This one I hate that I bought. I've never seen it before. I didn't know anything about it. I bought it Too Many Games. Got it for $60 and it's like worth $30. That's like the only game that there's two games I overpaid that day at Too Many Games. I was lucky because everyone was overpaying, but got it. This is like one of the things I regret buying for my collection. Life is Strange. Very fun game. Very good Switch version. Love this game. Persona 5 Tactica, just got this for Christmas, so I haven't played it yet. Sonic Superstars, same thing. Neon White, same thing. Okay, I don't know why I'm getting all the Christmas games at once right now, but same thing with Dragon Quest Dark Monsters, I think is what this one's called. Oddworld Collection, I saw this at GameStop for $5, and that's kind of why I bought it. It's a sealed game, and it's Oddworld. I know everyone talks about it, so it's in the collection. Fire Emblem Engage, I think is a underrated game. I think people hate it because it doesn't have the elements of Three Houses. Reminds me of classic Fire Emblem, in all honesty. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This game is as old as me almost. Actually, not really. I'm 10 years older than it, but yeah. Golf Story. Apparently this is a rare Switch game to have, so that's pretty cool. Limited Run, they had a lot of bangers in the first like 2 years of the Switch. And that was one of their earlier releases right there. Night Trap, I think this is crazy that this is on a Nintendo platform, all things considering. The Wonderful 101, this is the Kickstarter version of the game. I helped back the game to come to Switch because I was a big supporter of Wonderful 101. I got it on Switch, and guess what? I didn't play it on Switch. They just actually released the Kickstarter DLC. It took them like 2 years to release it, but I do need to play that since that's kind of like a sequel. But buy Wonderful 101. Buy it on Wii U if you have that option, though. I bought this because it had Mighty Number 9 in it. That's the closest thing we're going to see Mighty Number 9 making a comeback, so... And it's the only version of the Switch of Mighty Number 9. I know nothing about it. Angry Video Game Nerd, the video game. I've never seen the show. I'm just going to be honest, I bought it because it's a YouTuber, and I want to support the YouTubers out there making it big right now. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Collection, buy it. Stranger Things 3, the game. This is a rare Switch game now. You can't buy it anywhere else, other if you had the physical copy. It's off eShop, so yeah, I can't open it because it's hard for me knowing that. Harvest Moon, I don't know anything about it. It Takes Two, can't find anybody to play this game with me, so I haven't played it yet. The Escapists, I thought this was an original game out there, so that's why I bought it on Switch, and I never played it on Switch. Played the PC version though, fun game. Brothers, definitely buy this game, very original game out there. And if you liked It Takes Two or A Way Out, it's made by the same people. In fact, it was his first game. Bayonetta, the spin-off game, I didn't play it. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that. I hate when those 3D covers, it's my weakness, oh my god. Oh, my skin, it's like, whew. The Ace Attorney Collection, play these games if you haven't had it yet. I don't know why we didn't get an American version out there of this game for the Switch, but very fun game. Okami, again, I'm kind of surprised they didn't bring this over to the States physically, but yeah. Shima. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne. Chicken Police for the Nintendo Switch. What an obscure game. And rated M, chicken detective game. And look why it's rated M. Apparently this is a GameStop exclusive, so wild. That's all I can say. Wild. Crystal Crisis, haven't played it, but a very cool cover. What can I say about that? That is awesome. Super Bomberman R, very fun game. I need to play the sequel. Layer of Clockwork God, never heard of this or anything about it, but the cover looked really cool. That's why I bought it. It's a limited run game, and I think it's gonna be really good. The Mutant Mudds Collection. I played the original, and I thought that was a unique game on 3DS, so. Thumbleweed Park, the first limited run game ever. Don't know anything about it other than it's #1. The first limited run game. As I was waiting for a new battery, I noticed there's another Nintendo Switch game. I'm not moving it because it's holding the magazine and all the other things it's hiding, because I got the 10 copies of Starlink holding this magazine. It would mess everything up if I moved it. I got the Bridge Constructor Portal Nintendo Switch version right there. I'm not taking it out. That's as much as you're going to see right there. Got the Persona 5 Strikers Steelbook with pre-order bonus. We got it at Best Buy. Metroid Prime Remastered, really good game and well worth the money. Borderlands 3, I need to actually play this because I hear it's the best Switch port out there. Cookie Mama Cookstar, this can make your Nintendo Switch into like a Bitcoin miner, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, I've heard really good things, particularly with this Yooka-Laylee game. Didn't play it though. The Banner Saga Trilogy. I had to buy something for the buy two get one free deal. I saw this, I've never seen it before, and it was the only somewhat interesting game I could find. Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, surprisingly a really good Switch game, and overall from what I played, fun. Nintendo Switch Sports, very fun game, buy it. Super Mario Party, I think this was a fun game, but I know that's a hot take. Mario Golf Super Rush, garbage. Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, amazing, buy it, you can find it for like 20 bucks. Very good game for that much. Ori and the Blind Forest, I can't believe this is on Switch. Very good game, buy it. It reminds me of like if Pixar made a video game. That's the best way I can describe that game. Doom Eternal. I'm so glad this ended up getting a physical copy. The physical copy was scrapped and canceled, and then limited run 2 years ago, or 2 years later, was like, hey, we'll do the physical copy, and here we are. We got it. Very happy. Curious to see how many people are going to be mad I have so many limited run games in the comments. Last year I did the video, and unhappy people, let's just say. Alien Isolation. So I haven't played Alien Isolation yet because I'm saving it for Halloween. I love horror games, and that's a big horror game to have right there. Can't wait to play that at Halloween time. Hogwarts Legacy, very good game. Surprised that it runs as well as it does on Switch. I did a whole video review on it. Go watch it. Shag Fu, can't believe this is on Switch. I haven't played it. Well, I think it's believable it's on Switch. I just can't believe we got a sequel to that game. Shovel Knight, amazing game. Buy it. Triangle Strategy. Coleman likes it, so it's a good game, I guess. I haven't played it. I got the Metroid Dread Steelbook. I wish the collector's edition would have came with the actual regular game. I don't like Steelbooks that much. I like them with Blu-rays, but for games, not so much. And it's because you have a whole collection of games and you just have a Steelbook. It doesn't work good, for me personally. Napcom Museum Arcade Pack. And instead of smoking the pack, you'll be smoking that arcade pack. Diablo 3 Eternal Collection. This used to be a really rare Switch game. I think it's easy to find now, though. I remember how they announced that Diablo 3 was coming to Switch or something. They like literally, it got leaked, and so they had like a light, and they just kept flickering the light with the Switch or something. And then we didn't see it officially announced till like 1 year later. Kind of weird. Monster Hunter Rise, very good game. The Witcher 3, also a very good Switch game. I just wish I had more time to play it. Borderlands Legendary Collection. Very fun to have on Switch. Again, wish I had more time to play these games. Moon, very good game. Buy it. I'm probably doing a dedicated video on this eventually. World of Goo, everyone's talking about that after the sequel just got announced, and I got it for the Switch. And this is what I like if you do a Steelbook. You include both the Steelbook and the original game. That's how I think we should be doing it, because if you're a collector and you have a ton of Switch games and you just got one Steelbook right there, it looks weird. I like what Super Rare Games does. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, really good game that you can find for like 10 bucks now. You should definitely buy it. Super Mario Superstars, very fun game, buy it. Fire Emblem Three Hopes, I regret buying this because I never played it, and it's like a $10 game now. My Friend Pedro is very fun. I think it's a really good game. If you find it for the right price, buy it. Persona 4 Arena Ultimate. It's wild to me that this came out before Persona 4 actually came out on Switch. This came out like a year before all the Persona games came to Switch. You were getting Persona spin-offs on the Switch before the mainline games. That is stupid. Garfield Kart Furious Racing, I can't believe they made a physical copy of this. That's kind of why I bought it. Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Also can't believe that came out on Switch. Lego Harry Potter. Go buy that. Lego Harry Potter, I think, is really good. One of the last few good Lego games out there. Pikmin 4. Fun game. Buy it. No Man's Sky. Peak when it comes to when you have a lot on your mind. I don't get to play this often because I save it as a game that I need to go to when I am extremely stressed out. And this really clears my mind. And I guess that would mean I should play it more, but I don't want to lose that special thing that No Man's Sky gives me. That makes sense. Ring Fit Adventure, very fun, buy it. Dusk, don't know anything about it. The Dark Crystal Age of Tactics. I bought this as a limited run game, but what was interesting, it's a Netflix game. Netflix isn't on the Switch. Why are we getting, like, I guess that's the same could go for Stranger Things, but it's so weird. Like, you got the Netflix on the back of the game, and yet we still don't have Netflix on the Switch. Ridiculous. Grateful Explosion Machine. This was given to me. Not gonna say, I think this was given to me. I either bought this off somebody or it was given to me by that person. I don't want to say who it is, just in case, you know, but got it. Danganronpa. This is becoming a rare Switch game eventually to buy, so happy to have that. Celeste and Super Meat Boy. These are actually the Best Buy covers of the game. Best Buy Limited Run, you will get the original cover of the game. And on the Limited Run website, you get an original cover. I did not like the original covers. Limited Run came out for both of these games right here, so I bought this. And I especially don't like the Super Meat Boy cover because I don't know how to explain to somebody what the game is with a cover like that. You'll see it eventually in our games. Dragon Ball 2 Xenoverse 2, or Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I talk about this all the time. I bought this specifically to get Dragon Ball FighterZ on Switch because Bandai said if this sells well, you will get Dragon Ball FighterZ on the Switch. Which is weird, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan. I don't know why I really wanted that game on Switch. Kirby Star Allies, it's alright. Power Rangers Battle for Grid, it's alright. Splatoon 2, had a lot of fun times with this game, so I haven't played 3 much, so I don't know if 3 is better than 2, but I enjoyed this. Octopath Traveler, this was another game that I enjoyed. I just simply do not have time to play games like this. Tokyo Mirage Sessions, what a weird crossover, like Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei. That's just random, but it's on the Switch. Fatal Frame, really good horror game. I know there's more out there that I want to play eventually. The Bad North. A Boy and His Blob. Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. I don't know if this is still a rare game to find for the Switch, but when it first came out, this was really hard to find. Bayonetta 2. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Very fun game, buy it. Advance Wars 1 and 2, haven't played it. Loop Hero, I got this for a really good price recently, and I haven't played it yet. Apparently this is truly a limited game. They only made like 3,000 copies of the physical copy, which is surprising because a lot of people was playing Loop Hero, I thought. Tony Hawk, I bought this, and then recently the whole Activision stuff came out. I've not touched an Activision game or bought an Activision game since the news of that dropped out. And I know now the CEO is gone, and it was just hard for me to be like, I can't do that. Especially the stuff that continued to come out about the employees of Activision. I felt sick to my stomach, so I stopped playing Activision. I stopped playing Overwatch, and I'm a big Overwatch guy. I didn't play Overwatch 2. I literally stopped playing Overwatch as soon as the Activision news came out. I couldn't do it. I know that's going to be controversial. I know a lot of people still played it. I don't judge people that still played the Activision games. I just couldn't do it. I didn't feel right in my heart playing those games. So I never touched this, and now I know Activision doesn't have the CEO, so maybe it'll be a better workplace. I'm still gonna wait a few months before I put the time into Activision again. Pac-Man World, very fun game, buy it. Rayman Legends, buy it, very fun game. Pokemon Snap, very fun Switch game. I think it was really good. I didn't play the original, but I enjoyed it. Mario Tennis Aces, it was garbage. The Outer Worlds, apparently this is actually really good on Switch now. I need to give it another try. I never thought it was actually that bad in the first place. I thought it was heavily exaggerated. I want to give this another try. Cadence of Hyrule, I can't believe this got a physical copy. It's an indie game that Nintendo helped, and then they helped publish. They didn't develop it, but they published it. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I got it. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. What a title, but a really, really cool box art. I like this game. Hot take, I know, hot take, but I think you might for the right price. I mean, Mario Wonder is the way to go right now, but down the road, if you've never played these before, I think you should buy it down the road for the right price. Blair Witch, another game that I'm saving for Halloween. It'll be this and Alien Isolation that I play. Cannot wait to play this. Hotline Miami collection. I bought this because I was going to play it. Coleman talks very highly of these games. Eventually, I'm going to play it when I get more time. Quake! I can't believe that this got a physical copy also. It's weird that they got to do so many Bethesda games. It's cool though. Cursed to Golf, heard really good things. I was surprised this got a physical copy, and that's kind of why I bought it. I didn't really need this one though. Slime Rancher, I'm still playing this. I don't know if I ever showed it off in the top 10 third-party games, but this is one that will eventually be on there if it isn't already. And I have a lot to say about this, but a good version of the game. Layers of Fear, that was a fun stream. I streamed this whole game on Twitch about a year ago, and yeah, I had a fun time with that. I Am Setsuna. I was surprised this got a physical copy. This was a launch title for the Nintendo Switch. It was only digital in America, and then every other country got a physical copy. And look at the cover. I think it's so cool. It's got the font of I Am Setsuna. It's really cool. Have it in the collection now. This is why I love the Switch. I mean, look at all that we have here. It's such a cool system to collect for. You know, I was saying how I hated doing this video when I brought the games, but now I'm enjoying it, seeing these games. Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. Very good game. Very worth the price. I know it's still like a $50 game, but you have to play the original Hyrule Warriors. And the Definitive Edition has everything! Super Mario 3D All-Stars. I'm surprised this is actually becoming a valuable game, even though it's not hard to find. It's like almost $100 now. I'm surprised. Overwatch, like I said, I don't play Activision anymore. I bought this before everything came out, and this was a weird copy of the game because it has no cartridge, but it was cheaper to buy this because you got free Nintendo Switch months, and it was also just on sale for like 15 bucks. So I'm a fan of the Switch version. At the time, now I don't play it anymore. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, very good, buy it. Super Mario Maker 2, it's good, but I prefer the original, the first one on Wii U. I think that was peak. This one, a little bit of a downgrade, but still good. Sushi Striker, The Way of Shoshida. I bought this because I'm trying to get every published Nintendo game. I have no desire of playing this. I don't know if it's going to be rare. It could. It's going to be on 3DS also. I think the 3DS version has a higher chance of being a rare game than this, but this was a new IP that Nintendo tried doing, and No More Heroes 2. No more heroes, it's sorry. Coleman, you should really put the music there for just a couple seconds as I was doing the. No more heroes, it's okay, alright. I'm done being funny. Fun game. I love the No More Heroes series. It's funny. Every year I beat a No More Heroes game. 3 is going to be the time that I do it. I'm going to play No More Heroes 3 this year and beat it. Game Builder Garage. A lot of potential future with this game, but it just wasn't for me. Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Buy it. Fun game. Snipper Clips. Didn't play it. Minecraft Dungeons. Didn't play it. Bladed Fury. Didn't play it. Capcom Fighting Collection. Played it with Coleman once. It's alright, I guess. I had time. Didn't play it. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Peak. Buy it. Must buy. Buy it. Buy it now. Have you not played Xenoblade? Buy it now. Gang Beast. Apparently this is a horrible Switch port. I didn't play it though. Mega Man 11. Didn't play it. Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Peak. Have you not played it yet? Why haven't you played it yet? Buy it now. Buy it now. Is it in your collection? Buy it now. No More Heroes 1. I got this in this little thing here because I love the first game and I thought it was cool that this got a physical copy. Sam & Max, Save the World. I actually really can't wait to play those games. I know a lot of people talk how great those games are. Outlast 2. Eventually, I think I'm going to trade this for something to have the bundle over there. But at the time, this was the only Outlast game I had, and that's why, you know, I have this still. But I know this is extremely valuable, so I might trade it for a Switch game that I need. Star Wars Republic Commando. Heard a lot of great things about this, and I can't wait to play it. Jump Force. I also got it in a protective cover, because I think this is going to be very extremely pricey down the road. Castlevania Collection. I have this on the Switch eShop. I got it for like $2. Then I got the physical copy. Very happy to have it. It's cool because it's Castlevania. Eventually, it'll make a comeback, probably. I don't know. We'll see. Star Wars Force Unleashed. Buy it. Very good game. Brawl Out. Another Smash Bros. Clone. I don't know if it's good. It feels like there's like 500 of these now where they use the indie game characters to make like the indie game Smash Bros. No one, I don't think, has done it right yet. So, yeah. Celeste. This is what I was telling you. I don't like the original cover as much, and that's why I bought that. Still have it sealed because I think the value went down now that They got it on other companies doing limited releases. At the time, that was one of my rare Switch games. Saturday Morning RPG. I hear a lot of things about this, so I got it. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Also another game that I heard people talk about. Just didn't have a chance to play it. Star Wars Jedi Academy. Sea of Solitude. I hear a lot of people talk about this game, and I want to play it down the road, but got it in the collection whenever I get to play it. This is like a retirement thing. When I get retired, I'll be able to play all these Switch games. Starlink Battle for Atlas, very good game. If you can find the Switch edition with the Star Fox thing, buy it. You can get it for like $5. Very much worth your time. The Pathless, very good game on Switch. Surprisingly, buy it. The Wild at Heart, don't know anything about it. I forgot why I bought it, but there was a reason, and it's in the collection, and I haven't played it. Enter the Gungeon. In the collection, I want to play it because I think this is another game that Coleman talks very highly about. Dragon Quest Builders 2, very good. It's just very time consuming, so I don't play it anymore because I know I'll get scaringly addicted to it. Pikmin 1 and 2, weird controls, but still good games to have on your Switch. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It was good, but weird sometimes. Good, but weird sometimes. That's the best way to describe this game. Beat Rhythm for Final Fantasy, very fun. I played it with Jackson and Coleman. We had a blast. Panzer Dragon. I'm gonna play this eventually. I'm not opening the physical copy because I saw that the digital game goes on sale for like $2 a lot. Thumper, I thought it was cool that there's a holographic Switch game, and I've seen gameplay of this, and this looks very fun. Just haven't played it yet. Freedom Planet, this is a good game. I was surprised that it came to Switch physically, and now I have it. I have another copy of Martian Panic for some reason. Yoshi's Crafted World, garbage. Mario Strikers Battle League, garbage. Unfortunately, that's the last Mario performance of Charles Martinet, I believe. If there was new lines, that is, for that game. Obviously, we're getting remasters and stuff, so we'll still hear Charles, but Rise of Kong, we did a whole video on this. Go watch it. The Mummy Demastered, know nothing about it, so yeah. I think that was also one of Limited Run's earlier Switch games, from my understanding. And another Sam & Max game. Persona 5 Strikers, I think this is good. I just need more time to play games like that. Live Alive, very good, buy it. Fire Emblem Three Houses, I think it's alright, it's good, it's just, it's different from Fire Emblem, in my opinion. Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, I did not like Marvel Superheroes 2. I like the original, but this one I did not like. Shadow Man, I can't wait to play this because this looks really good. This is a game that I bought last time I was at Limited Run. The original Doom games, physically, again, another Bethesda game. I'm surprised some of the stuff that they made that Bethesda themselves didn't want to do a physical release, but still cool nonetheless. I don't know anything about this, but the box art looked pretty cool, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. Dreamscaper, the Limited Run employees was like, you gotta buy this. You must buy this. I was like, all right. Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is one of those games I had to buy because of a buy two, get one free GameStop deal. And I had heard of it, but yeah, I haven't played it yet. Sharon the Wanderer, I think is how you would, yeah, Sharon the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate. I don't remember why I got this and how I got this, but I have it. 13 Centrioles, this is probably going to be a rare Switch game down the road. I want to play it, but again, games like this is time consuming. It's unfortunate that I've become more of a collector than a gamer, because I used to be a really big gamer, but when I got a job, you kind of have to not be a gamer as much. You can still do it, and then when you do YouTube, it's just difficult. A lot of people make fun of me for it, but I hope you guys understand. I mean, you guys in the comments are probably not going to understand. Dragon Ball Z Cataract, I don't know why I bought this. I remember this kid just left GameStop, and he showed up to my job, and he was like crying because of how much GameStop offered him this game. Because it had literally just came out. They offered him like $11 or something. The kid was crying, and so me being the person I am, I figured, you know what, I'm gonna cheer this kid up. I offered him $12, and so I bought this game for $12. I paid him more than what GameStop was going to pay him, so I feel like I did something good. Penguin Wars, we bought this from DK Oldleys because we needed to buy more Switch games, and DK Oldleys had a lot of stuff that I already owned. They didn't have this. They had this, and I was like, what is this? So I got it, and I never played it. Life is Strange True Colors, very fun game. Play it. Also an impressive Switch port, I must say. Ninja Gaiden, very fun. Buy it. ARMS, one of the best Nintendo Switch games out there, in my opinion. Go buy it. Sonic Forces is mediocre. Hot take, I know. YouTuber's Life 2, I feel like I had to buy this, so I have it. Ghost Runner, I think the Switch version is okay, but if you have another console, try to buy it on there. But if the Switch is the only version you got, fun game nonetheless. Fire Emblem Warriors, I had a fun time with this. I think Hyrule Warriors is better though. I wonder why they're not doing as many Nintendo Warriors games. We all thought that they were just starting a whole series, and then it just ended up being Fire Emblem and Hyrule Warriors that they did out of that, but... WarioWare, get it together. This I thought was really fun. It just didn't have online multiplayer, and this came out when we were still in the pandemic, so it was very weird. Daemon X Machina. I think Nintendo realized how important online was once we hit the pandemic, because we got Mario Party with online with the last 2 entries of the series, and it came as a free update out of nowhere. And now it seems like they don't care about adding online anymore, which sucks. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Crash Bandicoot 4, very fun game, buy it. Cobra Kai, I didn't play it, I feel like I had to have it though, since I am a big Cobra Kai fan. Eventually I will play it. Saga Frontier, also kind of feel like I had to have that because it was a unique game that didn't come to America. At least I don't think this is an yeah, it's not an American version of the game. Yeah. It's so weird how games don't get physical copies in America. Payday 2, John Wick Hex, Big Rumble Creed Champions Boxing. I wanted this to be good so bad, but it's alright. Actually, no, I didn't play this one. I'm thinking of the VR game, I think. I mean, the VR game's alright too, but Into the Dead 2, haven't played it. Fitness Boxing 2, had to have it because Nintendo published it. And it's boxing. Splatoon 3, wish I could play this more. Coleman, let's play Splatoon 3. Coleman hates Splatoon. I don't blame him. I think it gives him bad memories. Gives me bad memories also. Dying Light, fun game, and I'm surprised it is as good as it is on Switch. Assassin's Creed, haven't played it. Tiny Barbarian, I bought this because this was a launch title, but still have not played it. Dragon Quest XI, didn't play it because it's like a 100-hour game. Dead Cells, haven't played it. This cool steelbook that I got from Limited Run when I went to the grand opening of Celeste, I believe this is in the collector's edition of Celeste. Alex Kidd Deluxe, I thought it was cool that got something. Isn't this a Sega game? I didn't play it though. Didn't play it. Broken Age, very fun game. A different type of game. Yooka-Laylee, I didn't play it. Super Meat Boy Forever. This is not the original. This looks like a normal cover. You guys are gonna see the Super Meat Boy, the first game, what it looks like. It's so weird. SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake, surprisingly, a really good game. Mega Man Zero Collection, I think I got this for like 10 bucks. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Collection? No. I double dipped. Oh my god. I have 2 copies of this game. Oh my gosh, and I openly bought 2 copies of this game. Oh no! That's a sign that I'm getting old. I'm like, wow. 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 I can't believe I did that. I know why I have 2 copies of Martian Panic, but that... Wow. Wonder Boy and the Dragon Trap. Nexomon, I think is how you would say that. I bought this off Phoenix Resale. He hyped this game up and I forgot to play it. Amori. Weird battle system. I didn't like it. Catherine Full Body. Didn't play it. Aladdin and the Lion King. Resident Evil Revelations. Alright, we're back. It's been a few hours. My family was just here. They have now left. I'm in different clothes. That's why it's been a few hours. I was wearing my pajamas filming this video. And now I'm in actual, wearing clothes. So we're back. We're gonna finish filming this video. I think we left off with me being in shock about the having 2 copies of Yu-Gi-Oh! The crazy thing about that, I remember when I bought said game. I genuinely do not remember buying that Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I remember buying it in too many games this year. But the other copy, I have no idea when I bought that. I don't remember that. I don't know. Let's show more Switch games. We got Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You gotta play it for the Xenoblade series, unfortunately, but the first half of the game is something that I really struggled with. That's all I'll say. Shin Megami Tensei 5. Haven't played it yet. Want to. 3 is mid, though. Katamari! DC Supergirls, still wild to me that Nintendo published this for some reason. Don't know why. Probably one of the most random things out there. Because when I tell people that, they don't believe me. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I did not like this game. I like Monster Hunter Rise. I liked every Monster Hunter game I've played. This one I did not like. And listen, I've played Monster Hunter 3. I played Monster Hunter 4. I played Rise. Did I play World? I didn't play World, I don't think. Played that one. That is the only one I genuinely did not like. Turbocan, I think? Turrican? I don't know what this is. I remember seeing the cover and thought it was really cool. I bought this from Phoenix Resale. A lot of the Switch games you see I've actually bought from Phoenix Resale. I talk about this every Switch collection video, but I was actually the one that bought most of his original Switch collection. So I think it's kind of cool that I have his collection within my collection. And I'm sure he's happy with it because he knows where it went. I mean, I don't know, that'd be a question I'd have to ask him next time I see him. Last day of June, this is a game I need to play. I know a lot about this game. I would love this game. I'm just so busy, but I'm happy to have it. Dog World, another game that I heard a lot about. I was told I would really like this game. Roki, I saw a little bit of gameplay of this, and I thought it looked cool. I need to play it. It's another super rare game. I like super rare games, but I don't like this whole ceiling system that they have. Like, it's cool that it comes with bonus stuff, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Really annoying that they had this right here. I think this is one of the first Nintendo Switch games to have that cover where it's like, micro SD card required. Might have been the first one. I don't remember. I think it might have been the NBA games that got that first. But the game, actually a really good Switch version. The game is fun. Switch port is surprisingly pretty good. Blade Runner, I want to watch the movie. I've seen a lot of trailers. I've seen memes. I know I'm going to like it. That's why I bought this, because I know I'm going to regret not having it. I'm a big Harrison Ford fan, so I had to have it. Fury, this is surprisingly a very good looking Switch game. When this got announced for the Switch, I was like, really? Oh, I mean, it's not graphically demanding. It's just, if you look at that game and see some of the games that have struggled to run on Switch, that is one that I am surprised is on Switch. I don't know if that's weird. I don't know. Little Nightmares, very happy to have this. I don't know, again, why did the US not get a physical copy of this? The US got Little Nightmares 2 physically. It's so weird to me, so weird. Star Wars Jedi Outcast Knights 2, or Jedi Knight 2, Jedi Outcast. Lego 2K Drive, y'all saw my video on this one. Very weird physical release. Dragon Quest Builders. This is one to look out for because I think it's still somewhat easy to find. Look out for this for the collection. I got this, but I played 2 instead, so I've never played this one because I just didn't do it for some reason. Monster Crown. I heard a lot about this. I need to play it. I think I would really like this game. We're starting to get into some of the weirder games in my collection, so we're seeing stuff like that. That's why I love the Switch. You're not going to find physical copies of that on PlayStation. Well, you might on PlayStation. Definitely not on Xbox. The Switch has some of the most random games physically, like Garfield Kart. That's not on any other console except the Switch. Cooking Mama, a Bitcoin miner. You could probably find some Bitcoin miners out there on PlayStation and Xbox, but a character like Cooking Mama, you would have never expected it. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I remember playing this on the arcade. That was pretty fun. I have no idea if that's actually the same game, the one that you play on the arcade from the N64 or not. But the arcade games was pretty fun, so I probably would really enjoy playing that. You never see it coming, Persona 5. Persona 5 Royal. Very good game. Wish I had more time. I played and beat vanilla version of this. So, it's hard for me to play this because I know what happens because I experienced it in vanilla, and I know a lot of the newly added content stuff really doesn't show up till way later in the game. So it's just, I like it, but it took me months to beat Persona 5 vanilla. That's what I beat during COVID, and I'll probably never beat Persona 5 Royal, but I hope one day I do. Super Mario RPG, buy it, amazing game. WarioWare, move it, don't have any friends, so I don't have an opinion. Batman Arkham Trilogy.
This is a tricky one because there is some good about it, but there's a lot of bad. And the reason why it's so expensive is because of one of these games in it. If you can find it for $20, good, buy it. And 30 is the max you would want to pay for this. Legends Arceus. Another good Pokemon game. This is actually alright. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I don't know if this is good or not. I hadn't had a chance to play this, but I know the Mystery Dungeon games are good, supposedly. Five Nights at Freddy's. That's kind of like a must-buy, I guess. Dragon Ball FighterZ, the game that I really wanted to come to Switch that I didn't put an hour into. Don't know why I wanted this. I think I was a fan of the art style, but I don't like Dragon Ball. Why did I want this? Got another Xenoblade 2. The reason why I have 2 copies of this actually has no game into it. I found this at McKay's, and the person that traded it in Xenoblade Definitive Edition inside of this case. And I was like, is there any way I could have the case, please? They looked at it and they were like, sure. So this was my only copy, and then eventually I found a sealed copy. I was very happy about that. Got this because we were going to eventually do a book club, I thought, on this game. I don't think we ever did, so I have too many Switch games. At least everything's starting to look normal again. Professor Layton's Mystery Journey. Look at how long that is. That might genuinely be one of the longest Nintendo Switch titles out there. It's so long that the camera's blurry on this. Do your job. There we go. What's the focus on my fingers? Okay, well, one of the longest Switch titles out there. Here we go, Super Meat Boy. Imagine showing this to your friends and being like, oh, let's play Super Meat Boy. This cover does not do a good job of saying what this game is, because I just feel like this gives a bad impression of what the game is supposed to be. That's why I bought the additional case over there. I would genuinely like to know in the comments down below, what do you think of that cover? Do you agree on me with, you know, I don't know. Kelowna, another thing that I'm very surprised did not get a physical in America. Skylanders Imaginators, one of my expensive Switch games that I found at GameStop in the pre-owned section. Could not believe that. That was one of the craziest finds, and I recorded it. So Bayonetta 3, didn't play it. 1-2 Switch with the right people is fun. Vampire, didn't play it. It's one of those DK Oldie games. I had to buy games that they had a lot of stuff that I already had, which is probably not a good thing that DK Oldies had a lot of Switch games already in. Tetris 99, it's alright. Friday the 13th, it's alright. I prefer Dead by Daylight and the Evil Dead games. Human Fall Flat, it's alright. Stardew Valley, it's not for me. I prefer Animal Crossing, but most will really like it. It was good. I think it was just one of those things that I didn't have the time for it. Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. It's crazy how I talk about the first game so much and I've not played the sequel. World War Z, closest thing we're going to get to Left 4 Dead 2 on the Switch, so pretty good. Pokemon Shining Pearl, Pokken Tournament with the right people can be fun. Untitled Goose Game, short but fun. Just Dance, another one of those no cartridge games. It was cheaper for me to buy it like this rather than buying it digitally. Quran, a lot of people told me to buy this, and I saw it. I'd never seen a game like this before. Well, I bought it before people told me to buy it, and I guess I need to play it soon. I'm not even gonna try. But we got this. This is one of the games I had to buy because of the buy 2 get 1 free deal. Risk of Rain 2, similar thing. Needed to find another game to buy. Darksiders, never played it. Interesting, I just found out that there's a Black Label version of this that I need to buy. LA Noire, this actually might have been the first game to have the cover like that. Very good game, underrated game. You can find this for like $10. You should go buy it. Lego Marvel Superheroes, really good. BioShock the Collection, really good. Shantae and the Seven Sirens. I am not the biggest fan of Shantae, but I got a lot of the Shantae games from the limited run mystery box, and I got this at the store, and I was like, I'm not missing many more Shantae games, missing like 2. I guess I might as well complete the set. Gone Home. I just bought this at Too Many Games this year, or last year, and I hope to play this soon because I hear a lot of good things about this game. Big Brain Academy, garbage. Destroy All Humans, actually a pretty good game, and I've met the voice of this guy. Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, it was alright. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, yes, wish I had more time. Mario and Sonic Olympic Games. It's funny how I talk so highly about the series and I have kept this sealed. It's kind of like a running joke at this point. Sonic Mania, very good, buy it. Lido Inferno, I heard this game talked about a lot during the Wii U days, so when I had the opportunity to buy it, went ahead and bought it. Didn't play it.
Smoke and Sacrifice. Abzu. I really want to play this because it is coming from the same developers that did the Pathless, and I think the Pathless is such a great game, and I want to eventually play the Journey. I want to play this game's company, all their games. I believe they're called Giant Squid, yeah. I want to play all their games because they have a unique art style to it, and they're just so unique. I'm a fan. I want to play more of their games. Borderlands, the new Tales of the Borderlands. Didn't play it. Everspace. Didn't play it. Binding of Isaac. Didn't play it. Jay and Silent Bob, the Mall Brawl. Didn't play it. Lost Spear. Didn't play it. Wild Hearts. Didn't play it, but I actually really want to play it soon because it looks fun. Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's not for me. I think it's more fun with multiplayer, but it was alright. Fitness Boxing. Sealed. Another Nintendo game that I needed. Fight Crab. I had high expectations. Everyone talked about how great this was, but I don't know. I need to give it another shot, I think. I streamed it on my birthday and everyone was hating on it. Scribblenauts. I played them on another console, but not on the Switch. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Never played it. Rhyme. Didn't play it and is a Nintendo Switch launch title. Fun fact. No More Heroes 3. Haven't played it yet. Skyrim. Great game. Grim Fandango Remastered. I think LucasArts did this game, right? Yeah, LucasArts did this game. I think that's why I bought it. I know nothing about it. It looked different and fun, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Mega Man Legacy Collection. There's two versions of this. There's one with the micro SD card at the top and one without it. I don't know what's up with that. Super Monkey Ball. Very fun. From what I've played, put a few hours into this. I think I was about to finish the first game. The Red Lantern. I want to play this. I know a lot about this game, and I think it'll be very unique. It's just kind of tough for me to play a game like that because I haven't really watched or played games with dogs in it ever since my dog passed away. So I'm kind of worried how I'm going to feel about this game because if I played it, it's going to be probably one of the more most intense things I have done since my dog passed away. Among Us. I literally bought the physical copy to make that one joke in the Christmas special. Didn't do anything else with it, which stinks because this is like a $2 physical copy game now. So Doom, one of the best Switch games out there. Really fun game and just amazing to have on Switch. Hades, really good. Buy it. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, buy it. Balan Wonderworld, don't buy it. GDA, 2 Point Campus. If I had more time, I would really enjoy this game. I think most would really like this game. Neo, The World Ends With You. Didn't play it. Just got this from Christmas from my friend and editor, Coleman. Haven't played it. I think it's a PS2 game. I am really excited to play this one. I bought this. It was a lot of money, but I wanted the physical copy because I know I'm really going to like this game when I play it. I saw the trailer. Looks unique, and yeah, I can't wait to play it. Chrono Cross, another game that did not get a physical copy in America. I don't know why. Some of these would be huge in America. Like the Final Fantasy VII, that would have done really big numbers. That would have been the only one that America actually would have wanted out of what they released here for physical copies. It's so weird. Trover Saves the Universe. I don't know what happened with Justin Roiland. I think Justin Roiland is he a pedophile? I don't remember. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But Trover was fun, but I don't know what happened to Justin Roiland, so this game might suck. Shantae, Half Genie Hero, didn't play it. Dark Souls Remastered, this has a lot of interesting stories that I don't have enough time to talk about. But let's just say this was one of the games that got leaked for Nintendo NX when it was called NX. Shantae's Risky Revenge, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time, very fun game. I love the Samurai Jack series, and I'm happy it's still here, and maybe we'll get more out of it someday. Dark Devotion, this came from Limited Run's Blind Box, so I know nothing about it. Chasm, same thing, the Blind Box. Blastmaster Zero, got this from Phoenix Resale, and yeah. And then the last game. What will the last game be that I show off? Well, I think this is pretty cool. A lot of people don't know that this actually came out on Nintendo Switch. I just learned the other day. So, Saifu. I haven't played the Switch version yet. I am looking forward to it. This is a game I've always been excited for when it was announced for PlayStation. I just never ended up getting it. And then by the time I was starting to get interested, it came out on Switch. And shocking to no one, I didn't play it. That is my Nintendo Switch games. Let us go to the outro that I filmed
last night, which is weird because this is technically the outro for me, but you guys are seeing a whole nother thing after this clip. And that is my Nintendo Switch collection. I have a rough estimate that this is more than likely a little over 450 Nintendo Switch games. Might be close to 500. If somebody wants to count in the comments of how much this is. We actually haven't even gotten done with the actual filming of the video. We brought all these games downstairs to take the thumbnail. My mom's the one that took the thumbnail today, or did the photo at least. And yeah, this took a lot of work getting all of this together. But it looks pretty cool. But it's gonna be a pain to put all this back upstairs and film the actual video. Let me know what you guys think, how many Switch games this is. Maybe somebody will actually count for me in the comments. It's definitely over 450, which is, I don't know if that's impressive or depressing considering last year we were at like 300 Switch games. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Make sure to backslash that subscribe button, like the video, check out the YouTube channel page. We're uploading crazy things all the time. Check out the Twitter, Instagram, whatever's in the description below, the podcast, all that stuff. And yeah, send this video to people because this was a very difficult video to do. And in 10 minutes it's about to be 2024. So I would like to hopefully attempt to get all these games upstairs before 2024. You guys will already know if I made it or not because this is coming out in 2024. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Wish me luck.